And then I told my wife, "You can kiss my ass." That's what I said to her.
Yeah. And then you woke up.
Exactly. It was oogly.
Yeah.
God, it was oogly. But what can you do?
Yeah. Just roll with it.
How are you, brother?
I'm doing fine. We had a nice long weekend down at the lake. Got back yesterday. Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was great. Yeah. We had stayed there with my folks probably 30 years ago. And we went back and hung out with my nieces and nephews, my brothers and my sister. It was really good.
Oh, that's right. You all usually do that every year, or is that?
We get together every year, and it was this was the year we took them fishing on Monday. It rained, but and we didn't do all that hot, but that's okay. We had fun. So
unlike when you and I go fishing, we kill it.
Right.
We tear them up.
Right.
They got a chance.
What did we have? We had 18 crappie last time.
I think so. Yeah. Yep. We didn't do bad.
No, not at all.
And had a blast.
Yep.
That was a fun day.
Yeah, it was.
And what a pretty day. Wasn't it a pretty day?
It was gorgeous.
Oh, it's like the perfect out on the lake. The lake wasn't super busy, so it wasn't a lot of traffic. And just wonderful people who took us out, and just an all-around great time.
Yep.
All right, I guess we should talk about this Bitcoin bullshit. This, fake internet money. It's really reaching a point, hang on one second, where, this is getting silly now. All these people buying Bitcoin.
Right.
Good Lord.
Well, this was funny. There was a Fidelity executive, the head of digital assets for Fidelity Bank, said that investors should have a position in Bitcoin. Now, Fidelity was one of the ones initially who were like, a pox.
Yeah.
Will have nothing to do with it.
Even.
Yeah. It's the last thing that you would want to put your money into.
Although
Jamie Dimon said the same thing.
As he was buying his lousy son of a bitch.
Yeah, 148 million over at the Amsterdam desk.
Yeah.
The day after.
That has to be criminal. Isn't that criminal? Where you go on TV as a CEO, oh, Bitcoin's the worst thing ever, and cut. All right, guys, buy the hell out of that shit.
Well, it's not criminal, but it's wholly unethical. I mean, it's and you can only do that once, right? I mean, after you give an opinion on an investment of any kind in the future, everybody's going to look at you going, weren't you the son of a gun that said I should? Yeah, that was you. And he also said, this was great, if I find any of my employees are buying Bitcoin, they're going to be terminated.
Oh, yeah. Well, just rules for thee, not for me.
Right.
I think what's going on, I think he isn't buying it. I think his kids are. So he can legitimately, I'm not buying Bitcoin. I don't own any Bitcoin. But yet Junior and Juniorette, they're buying the hell out of it.
Who was Peter
Schiff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, his kid owns Bitcoin. That guy's going to go down in history as just the dumbest son of a bitch that ever lived.
Right. Well, if nothing else, you take what he says and go 180 degrees.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It is. Who is that guy on CNBC? That,
Jim?
Oh, yeah, Kramer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear, I don't know how this plucker's got a show still. Every call he makes, the opposite happens.
Well, he was shilling FTX just before it hit the fan.
Yeah, I think FTX it's a buy signal. Ding, 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 ding. The next day, CEO of FTX is arrested, plummets down to zero.
Yeah, that fell off. That fell off the table, didn't it? I mean, that was a dead cat bounce. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't even a dead cat bounce. That was like that was a bag of dead cats, and they just hit the ground. Oh, it was ugly. Here, I just want to roll through a few things real quick. This is from Lark Davis. Great guy, by the way.
Crypto Lark.
Yep. Bitcoin ETF saw 886 million in inflows yesterday.
Yep.
That's 12,590 Bitcoin, equivalent of 28 days of supply. That's the second largest inflow day of the whole history of Bitcoin ETFs, which is only what, like 6 months now, if that.
Yeah.
Right. We got more news right there. 888 million yesterday. Like Highlands SEC approves the first spot Bitcoin ETF, slowly then all at once. Australia or Japan, which if you've been paying attention to their currency, they are getting wrecked. The Japan, I think that's a yuan, isn't it?
Yen.
Or yen, yeah. It's getting wrecked. So the Bitcoin this morning hit all-time highs in Japan. Right? Oh, I want to play. I actually want to play this real quick.
Larry?
Yeah. Oh, hang on a second. Hello? Whatever.
Is there a link underneath that caption above?
Yep, hang on 1 second. I gotta
hold, please.
Hold, please. Yeah, hold, please. There we go. There. What the hell? What the hell? The hell is this? Something's up with. All right. So the big. Oh, I'm not sharing here. I was like, share screen. Nothing but the best here. All right. We're professionals. Don't try this at home.
Yeah.
71. Let's see what's that right now. Right, we hit $71,000 this morning. And of course, right now it's at like 70,600 or something. It is legit, like everything's going crazy. And what it is from what I've heard and what I've seen, is these a perfect example, right? Watch this. I have on Strike, right? The app. I have a certain type of account that let's just say I'm approved for large purchases. Right now on Strike, it will let me purchase 1 cent.
You lucky dog.
Woohoo! Now watch. Now it says minimum, right? All right. So I want to buy $2,000. It won't let me buy it. It won't let me do anything. It won't let me buy any Bitcoin. So I went over on Cash App and I bought it there because I wanted to test if it would work. And it did work on Cash App, but it would only let out of $2,000, it would only let me transfer, I think, like $100. Yeah, this is why, folks. This is why Caleb and Brown. I've been telling you, folks, Caleb and Brown. Because as we go along, folks, the average person is only going to be able to buy at like Caleb and Brown. Because these apps, there isn't going to be enough liquid. We're going to reach a point where it's moving up so fast that they'll have a hard time actually getting the exact amount you want. You'll think, all right, I bought $1,000. When the trade executes, you'll get $800 worth of Bitcoin. Because it will be moving too fast. So what are you seeing out there in the crypto world, Patrick?
A lot of push towards in the AI sector. There's a lot of development there in RWA, real world assets, where they're taking advantage of, when they say real world assets, they're talking about investing in bonds and stocks and items like that. And they're almost turning them into a mutual fund, sort of a ETF kind of venture. Let me get the actual terminology for it. It was pretty interesting. Risk weight. Well, there's a couple of terminologies for it. I'm seeing real world assets, the tokenization of investment instruments. So there's a lot of movement in that direction. We're getting layer 2 and layer 3 cryptos are being developed, but the AI sector seems like it's going to be pretty much of a monster.
Oh, it's going to be a beast.
If you go to CoinMarketCap and you can look up categories when you mouse over cryptocurrencies, it'll show categories. Click on that, and you can find AI. It will list Rend and Near Protocol and a number of Render, and a number of other of those cryptocurrencies, and their development is skyrocketing in terms of where they are now and where they had been. Pretty significant. But I'm also seeing some other crap out there under categories for animal racing, DAO maker, pre-sale memes. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. And I was looking at them last night. They're not showing up right now. What was that? Excuse me while I'm... Oh, AI and big data is the category. It's number 94 under the category list on CoinMarketCap. Near Protocol is the number 1 in terms of capitalization. Render is number 2, the Graft, etc. Theta Network is number 6 listed here, the capitalization at $2 billion. And Fetch, and we'll talk about this on the show at noon Eastern time today. Fetch is merging with 2 other cryptocurrencies, and this is a scam situation. Anytime there's a merge of coins, you can bet that the hackers and the scammers are going to be phishing people and setting stuff up. Already on Fetch's Twitter page, there's a bunch of stuff talking about being able to grab bags there and airdrops and other things that are coming from sources that are other than Fetch.ai and the others that are involved in that merger. Ajax, I think, is one, and the other one involved Singularity Net, Ocean Protocol, and Singularity Net. They're all going to merge and become ASI. So we'll have a segment on that at noon Eastern time. Pretty interesting stuff.
Yep, and also BlackRock announced today that BlackRock and Citadel are launching a Texas stock exchange to challenge the NYSE.
Really?
Yep, and according to the CEO of BlackRock, it will be fully tokenized.
Citadel, really?
Yep, BlackRock and Citadel.
Citadel was responsible for issuing... Oh, Citadel got to look at Robinhood's trades before they hit the desk.
Yep.
This took place like 2 years ago, and they never got called on it. That should have been, I mean, you want to talk about a violation of SEC trades that was like no other.
That is like the quintessential definition of what Gary Gensler is looking for.
Exactly. Oh, we'll have something to talk about along those lines at 12 today also. Yeah, it's a good comeuppance for the SEC.
Yeah, and just out from zero heads, Bank of Canada cuts rates 25
basis points
as expected. The first G7 central bank to launch an easing cycle. Folks, the Federal Reserve has to cut it. There are 62 actual banks that announced they're done. They have to sell their bonds that they bought at near zero and then recapitalize at 5.25. Nope. You're in the negative. You are insolvent. You're done. And here's everyone out at the friggin' Federal Reserve. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Banking system's good. Folks, it ain't. I talked with a guy this morning. This guy's got a little bit of change in his pocket. He's literally going to the bank every week and he's taking out cash. Because his banks own that list. And they won't let him wire. He tried wiring money out. We're having difficulties. I know you are. Hence why I'm trying to wire my damn money out. It's
if memory serves me correctly, there's a regulatory issue associated with that. You can't be down. Your wire transfer system or ACH can't be down for an extended period of time. I mean, that's a means of settlement. So if I'm him, I'm giving the Federal Reserve Bank office in that district a phone call. I'm filing a complaint with the comptroller of currency in that state.
Yeah, what are they going to do though?
Make them get that shit up and running, and if they can't, well, then they're going to force them to make the statement, "We're insolvent. We're gone."
Yep, and it's, folks, I got bad news. If you're looking for blue skies ahead, it's only going to get worse. From what I hear, Washington D.C.'s in full panic. I literally, like, the White House doesn't know what to do. They issue an executive order yesterday and the day before. We're going to roll back on, immigration. Everyone, they're not. It's a joke, and everyone knows it. And when everyone knows it's a joke, it ain't funny anymore. This is a shit show wrapped inside of a shit taco and sold out of a shitty restaurant. It's all shit. All right, hang on one second. Word from the sponsor.
Ever wondered how safe your online activities really are? How secure is your digital footprint? In the vast realm of the internet, privacy and security are paramount. Without adequate protection, your personal data might be at risk. There are solutions to these issues, and today we're going to talk about two of them. Introducing Liberty laptops from CALIX Solutions. These cutting-edge devices are meticulously designed to bolster online privacy, providing you the liberty to surf the internet incognito. The World Wide Web can be a wild frontier, but with Liberty laptops, your online privacy is always protected. We also present you crypto laptops, designed with cryptocurrency users in mind. Equipped to support a myriad of wallets and exchanges, these laptops are tailored for seamless cryptocurrency transactions. They offer enhanced security protocols to keep your digital assets safe. Crypto laptops ensures a secure and smooth cryptocurrency experience. It's time to take control of your online privacy and security. Venture over to CALIX Solutions and explore our Liberty laptops and crypto laptops. Don't forget, our affiliate program lets you earn $50 per sale. Visit calixsolutions.io now or call 702-845-8276 for more information, because your online safety is our priority.
Yeah, warning to the general public. It's done. It's over. Just to, and oh God, I want to hear your opinion on this. Sleepy Joe Biden comes out last week or whatever, says that Israel is offering a ceasefire. Then Israel comes out and goes, the fuck are you talking about? And the White House for 4 days was pushing this lie that Israel issued a ceasefire. Netanyahu comes out and goes, no. The only way there's going to be a ceasefire is when we kill the last son of a bitch in Hezbollah. Or Hamas, or whatever CIA-backed.
Well, it's Hamas today. It's Hamas today. It's Hezbollah tomorrow.
Yeah. People need to wrap their heads around. The White House is just flat out lying now. I mean, flat out, just bold-faced lies. And everyone's going, yeah, that ain't even close to true.
Right. Well, he and Schumer both had a big push yesterday, talking about how they have to move forward with this executive order on immigration because the Republicans were unwilling to help work in a bipartisan effort to lock down the border. I'm sorry. That's worth at least a dozen Pinocchios.
At least.
And one of them belongs up your backside, pal. Yeah, they've been pretty bad about. Well, not bad. I would say that they've established a pliable relationship with the truth. Is probably the most diplomatic way to put that.
Oh, they're holding hands with the devil.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Right, and you are correct. I mean, Israel had identified, here's the strategy. We have to destroy Hamas because if we don't, they'll be back for a second bite of the apple. You want peace? Here's what we need. We need the hostages, and everybody knows the hostages have been dead for a long time.
They're dead. If they get the hostages, they'll be in a bag.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's your hostages.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's but what kills me is that, did you see Fauci yesterday?
I can't watch him anymore.
He got his ass handed to him. I mean, Green, just her, she flat out said you should be in prison.
Yeah.
You should be in prison and charged with crimes against humanity.
Yeah. And she's right.
And there's Fauci.
Well, now they're talking about no more royalties for federal employees.
No, they should all be in. This is what amazes me.
That intellectual property belongs to the federal government.
Yes, it's all these people should be in prison or swinging. I'm okay with either.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens when the federal government has too much. When any government has too much power, they ignore the public. Fauci doesn't care about us because he doesn't feel we're a threat. Folks, the American people need to be a threat again. That's all there is to it. You want this. You want to quit being bullied. You punch the bully right in the friggin' nose and watch it pop. I guarantee that bully, he ain't gonna come back. We live in a world of lies, and we lie to ourselves that it's okay. That's just a government. What if your wife was sleeping with your neighbor? Well, it's just a neighbor. Are you going to put up with that bullshit? No. But yet, we live in an economic system that's corrupt, that is actually based on economic fallacy. Keynesian economics is economic fallacy. It doesn't equal zero. And an economic system that doesn't equal zero, which means it doesn't have a leveling or equaling friggin' balance to it, is a scam. We live in a country that's one big lie. And yet we sit there, we watch the news, we watch the liars, and we all laugh about how they're lying. It's like walking in and catching your wife in bed with the neighbor, and they're laughing, and then you start laughing. Ha ha ha! Look at you two! Ha ha ha! Really? This is the people we want to be? No. All right. Someone's asking, hey, Ben, do you support our greatest ally in Israel? You know what I support? I support anybody helping us get rid of the CIA terrorist groups. Folks, Israel, whether you like them or not, there's two sides of Israel. Just like there's two sides of America. You have a freedom side and you have a criminal side. Netanyahu is trying to protect the legitimate Israelites, not the Khazarian mafia Israelites.
We're at 35 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. We got to jump over, especially if we're going to talk about this. we got to go to the private server. If you want to join the private server, links under here. Listen to the rest of this shit show. And Patrick, you and I are doing a video at noon Eastern. What do you have on the menu for our show? And how can people reach us?
They can reach us by going to calixsolutions.io. And you have a computer, one of our Liberty laptops or our crypto laptops. There's a section there called CALIX Cyber Stuff. You can go in there, or Cyber Suite, excuse me, and you can sign up for the service. You can subscribe to either the Cyber Stuff, which is $5 a month, or the Helpline, which is $20. And it includes Cyber Stuff, the video, as well as a Helpline, live chat, messaging, and we'll get back to you with answers to your questions. The other situation is you were asking about what topics we're going to have today, and we're going to be talking about some scammers. We have the Fetch AI coming online. We have something about SBF. We have something about the SEC. There's a couple of other things about legislation and some crypto news. So yeah, we're going to have a rather extensive list of things to discuss. So
awesome. And if you're interested in a crypto laptop or a Liberty laptop, give us a call, 702-845-8276, or call the club, 941-960-1180, whichever one. And we will be right back, heading over to the private server now. Hold, please.
Gonna get a coffee cup.
Okay.